Bonjour. I got caught in the rain, so I look a bit drowned, but anyway, the message is keep calm and carry on. So if anyone else feels like this eclipse season is a bit dark, keep calm and carry on. September 21st is the end of the eclipse season, so just keep calm and carry on. What is this message, please? What is this message, please? For this collective, what is the message for this collective? Keep calm and carry on. Liar, be careful of someone sneaky. Great start, guys. Great start. You could be wary of someone around you that you feel like isn't telling you the whole truth. Cycles, someone that you've had lots of cycles with someone as well, that it's been a long time here, and also someone that you had to end things with because things just weren't going well. And distance, so you're at a distance from this person. So this is someone that you feel like that's connected to you, that you've had many cycles with, as in someone that you have been around this roundabout with them so many times. My hair, just to say, you can't see it from there, but it was sticking to my face and I can't stand that. Okay. So yes, like I was saying, this is someone that you're, yes, emotionally distant from. I'm going to say this is a no contact reading. So you're in no contact with this person. There's emotional distance, yes, but actually physical distance too. There's actually a long, like it's not something like this person's half an hour away. It's like there's a decent amount of distance between you two, but something had to end with this person and it was fated to happen with this person that way. But you as well tried a lot of times with this person. So there might have been a lot of makeups and breakups and makeups. But in your mind, you're seeing this person as someone sneaky and deceitful. And that could be why you're wondering what's going on. For me to keep hearing keep calm and carry on, this is reminding me of yesterday's reading actually as well. You've been very patient with the amount of time that's passed here, but your patience is wearing thin and you're feeling like you're starting to doubt yourself. I just heard. Liar. I think that was someone who's trying to sabotage this. Someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this, trying to come out, which will be... Okay, you've got Mercury retrograde and fire signs. So one, this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be, but this is about having passion for something. So, and also Mercury retrograde is all about, we're not in a Mercury retrograde, but this is, you could be having a lot of electronic issues right now, miscommunication, but in general, you're reviewing everything in your life. So if you're seeing this fire sign as sneaky, as a liar, you're reviewing in your mind why you still feel attached to this person, wondering why you just can't seem to get their energy off you. I think you're heavily in your mind about a lot of potentially negative details about this person, like them being sneaky, like them being a liar, because you're trying to figure out why you still have so much passion for this person. Cycles. Patience. Keep calm, carry on. With someone who's still trying to figure themselves out. So just a few more months, good things come to those who wait under cycles. So something had to end for something to begin. Your angels are saying, wait. yes, you have been very patient, and yes, this is frustrating. It's been a long time here, but things are still in motion. For me to see that, I honestly feel like this person attached to you that you're seeing as sneaky, they're still figuring themselves out right now, and that's why you've got this patience card, especially for that to come out under cycles. They are saying, good, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. This person is still figuring themselves out. It's not a good energy to come forward in, especially when there's distance here. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could be or they could be, but very in their head. And I think you're very in your head, so you probably, and give it time on the bottom. There is so much about timing here that I think that you've been on this journey with this person, whether they're a fire sign, air sign, whatever, but you've been on this journey with this person for many years, I want to say, and you've had, like I said, many breakups and makeups, and perhaps as well, this has been the longest time you've not had this person in your life, and you've tried to be patient, you've tried to get on with your life, but for some reason you cannot shake this person. And also there will be things in your mind that you never truly got clear answers for that make it very hard to, as much as you try to give yourself closure and move on without the answers, it's still something that loops in your mind because you never got clarity from this person as well. But I think because there's physical distance here, I think both of you, this energy I'm picking up feels very much like that's a big block here, the physical distance as well as whatever hasn't been revealed yet. In everything in divine timing, let things flow. So this is heavily, it makes sense, keep calm, carry on. You're frustrated, you're in your head a lot, and you're not understanding why it's taking so long. But I've said this before, the universe's version of quick is different to our version of quick. Hang on, I just want to get one more for that. But yes, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. There you go. But underneath you've got gold digger. They want your money being used. I think you feel like you were used by this person, especially if you're seeing them as a liar, seeing them as sneaky, and also stuck in your head about certain things you never got clarity on. And that also, we'll get into what this connection actually is first. But I think distance is a big detail here, so don't make it fit. What is this connection, please? Not enough. So this connection as well, because you've been patient, so much time has passed here as well. Like I said, even though you've tried to give yourself closure and just move on without the answers you're seeking, it's caused a lot of frustration in you, but also generally just not feeling enough. Why wasn't I enough for this person? Why aren't I enough for them to come back? And also going over the ways in which you both probably self-sabotaged in this, and how fear and ego issues got in the way, potentially jealousy as well, but just overall a lack of confidence. And maybe this connection as well, if you've had realizations that this connection or this person caused you to have a lack of confidence. Again, why do I still have so much passion for this person? And you're frustrated by it. So I think there's a few things. Certain things that haven't come to light yet, the time that's happened here, and also not knowing certain, not being able to see the outcome, and feeling like you're still not over it, and all that frustration is really coming up a lot for you currently. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman or the other man. You feel like as well, even if this relationship caused a lot of frustration, there was self-sabotage, there was ego issues, there was fear issues, you the universe is saying that there was outside influences here. So it could be someone that your person was talking to behind your back, whether it was another female or male, as in this third party was interested in your person, pretending to be a friend, or a friend or family. But regardless, there was some kind of snake in the grass that was a permanent fixture in this person's life that you had your suspicions about. And it's hard for you because the following card is paradise. So this person did bring you a lot of happiness at one point. I think the relationship, when in balance, when there wasn't fear and ego, when there wasn't chaos and interference, it was like paradise. You did see your life with this person. You did have a lot of times where you enjoyed one another, and it felt like something that was going to grow into a forever type thing. Coffee cup, but meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. I'm not saying this is conversing with this person. This is more to do with the fact that because this person made you feel potentially disposable, but just in general really knocked your confidence and made you feel like you had no value because they disregarded you so easily, that you have concentrated very much on spending time with friends and trying to uplift yourself by being around people that bring happiness to your life. Spending more time with friends and trying to enjoy the little things that bring you joy day to day. The snake. Girl talk. So I actually straight away saw this as someone that you thought, actually no, your instincts, your intuition told you that this person wasn't really your friend, but you ignored those red flags because it's kind of that nice to your face, but a snake behind your back. So I think as well, you saw this it's like you saw them as a friend, but you didn't. Like you might have called them your friend, but you kind of knew that either they were interested in your person or they just wanted to sabotage this in some way. But as well, this can be you thinking that this person connected to you, as in your person, is just having the time of their life. They're unfazed. They don't even think about you. They're living in the moment, having fun, and that can again cause fear issues because you don't know why you can't get over them. Paradise. Heart with a key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect, and passion on the bottom. So the passion that you feel for this person is still so intense and it frustrates you, because you've tried to keep calm and carry on and potentially even move on with other people, and it's just not going away. And because so much time has passed here, the frustration is just at a breaking point for you. Like, again, your patience is wearing thin because you want to be with this person again, but you don't understand why when you think that they're a liar. Let's get some more information about this. Okay, so you're being called to trust in spirit, which again is very frustrating when it's been a long time here and you've been trying to let it go. You might have even had plenty of moments where you felt like you were finally getting over this, and then the feelings would come up again. But this is trusting in spirit is all about allowing things to flow naturally. And you got all the timing cards in that first deck. Patience, good things come to those who wait. Give it time, let things flow, just a couple more months. Trust divine timing. I think that's probably the biggest thing that comes across in all of my readings is the patience. The patience is the hard thing to have, especially if you've got a lot of repressed passion for someone and there's a loop in your head that isn't being closed because there's things that haven't been revealed to you yet, truths that haven't been cleared, so that you can close that loop in your mind. That having patience is the hardest thing, but that's why it's always the biggest lesson here. The Ship, that's a travel card. So again, the distance here, going places, vacation, trip, movement, travel. So I think I'm getting a lot of wind with this, and also the 3rd of October could be significant. So maybe jot that down, maybe 3rd of October, something shifts in this. But I think as well, something to do with the distance and needing to travel to be together is something that's being kind of worked out right now. Again, things that you can't see, things that are happening in the background that you're not privy to yet because you're not meant to be. They're wanting you to trust in divine timing. They're wanting you to have more patience. I don't know, it came into my head for a reason. That movie Serendipity, where she meets this guy, and then the whole movie you see how close they are to coming into contact again, but they just miss each other over and over again. And years later, they finally reunite, and everything was divinely timed that way. I haven't seen that movie in years. Another travel card, but this is past, present, future. So for you, the challenge is keeping hope, and this is about having new hope. But an opportunity is about to be presented that you're not aware of yet. King of Earth, so they could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is specifically Capricorn, but the Devil. I think the Devil energy for you is the fact that the obsessive thought pattern that you're trying very hard to move past is still what needs it to be eased here. Because for that to confirm the element of spirit, trusting in divine timing is something that's very hard to do when you have no proof around you that you can see that anything's changing, that there's any movement. And then it makes you go, I have to be realistic. From what I can see, nothing is changing, so I just have to get on with my life. But then the passion that you still have for this person keeps frustrating you. It's constant. But this timing is within a year during the winter, December 22nd to January 21st, but it could be this December. Oh, and that's the number 19, so that could be significant. Also the letter A. But you could also have been using work to really try to distract yourself from this connection. Mutable, so you could be a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. This is saying more info needed under the Ship, which, remember I said things are happening that you can't see. So say for instance, this comes up for me a lot as well in these readings. If someone's at a distance from you and they are actually moving closer to you, but you don't know this because you're in no contact. So this to me is saying there's the end of a chapter is about to close, and you don't know, there's something happening that you don't know about, because this is maybe more info needed. You don't know everything. Well, currently you really don't know anything at all. Princess of Water, so you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is within 6 to 9 months during the winter again, so you've got 2 winter cards here. February 22nd to March 21st, but intuitive. And this is the moon. You've got the devil and you've got the moon. So on one side, you're trying to trust in divine timing and trust your own intuition. It's like the devil and the angel on your shoulders. The angel is like, you're not crazy. Things are happening. You just can't see it. Trust and believe that in time this will come back together. With the devil on your shoulder being like, what are you talking about? This person is not coming back. You're crazy. Like, you've got these two conflicting opinions. Your realistic side is fighting your intuitive side. But on the bottom, we've got harmony, bouquet, which is harmony, beauty, creativity, a gift, art, reconciliation. This is a reconciliation card. And also roses. Maybe this person gave you roses, but love, openness, expressive, warmth, gratitude. There's things moving right now and you can't see it. So again, keep calm and carry on, because the devil on your shoulder is telling you you're crazy and your intuitive angel is telling you you're not. So maybe even take a moment to be aware of that and try to center your mind and keep focusing on the things that are actually in your life right now that you actually do have control over. Let's get this person that's connected to you. What is going on here? What are their feelings? Cleanse and clear, unexpected, magic, and mother wounds. So at the moment, this person is actually trying to stabilize their life and create, I just heard, routines and remove the negativity that they had in their life for a long time, things that were connected to them. And like I said, with that snake card, someone that was a permanent or is a permanent fixture in their life, family, friends, whatever, that they trusted, that perhaps they've had some enlightenment about, and they're clearing that energy from their life currently. Next card is unexpected, knock knock, surprise, caught off guard. So I'm hearing two things for that. One, like how I said, if someone's moving closer to you and you're not aware, this is unexpected and this is something they're planning. With also whatever this situation that they're trying to clear the negative energy of right now, what initiated it was quite unexpected for them, especially if, again, it's a permanent fixture like family or friends, and they've realized how much this energy has been a snake in their life, keeping them stagnant in life. That realization could have been quite a shock to them, but they're going through a cleansing period right now. But also trusting in the magic of this connection. They're also trying to believe in the potential of this coming back together. But with mother wounds here, this actually could have been a negative energy around a mother figure, either an actual mother or some kind of female in their life that created a lot of wounding in them, that they, especially if there's someone who really was very passionate about their mum, like someone who wouldn't hear a bad word against their mother, but their mother was a cause for a lot of the ways they behaved. And I think that's something that they're very aware of, and that's something they're trying to cleanse and clear out right now. And it could also be that they had a shocking moment where they realized how much their connection to their mother has kept them stuck in life as well. Cleanse and clear. Okay, so they've actually got the Matrix and fertility came out together, so they could actually really be working on some things around a child and their childhood that they're realizing they had a very black and white view of. And that's what the Matrix is all about, social programming. And that can happen with traditions and upbringing too. If they have mother wounds and they had a very black and white point of view because they got that from their mother, but also they were very black and white when it came to not seeing the ways in which their relationship with their mother affected their life, and they're breaking that now. They're clearing this matrix mindset, and they're again truly believing that there's more for them than what they already have. There could also be children involved in this, but wanting to birth a new beginning here for themselves. Unexpected. And maybe you two shared a pregnancy as well, and that's something that they're trying to release the negativity of as well. And wanting to create a safe home, I just heard. Rage. So I think as well, for that to come up under unexpected, I think the way in which their rage manifested itself in the connection caught them off guard. I think as well, however this ended, a big part of it was anger issues that they already had inside them, but for whatever reason in the connection, whatever the triggers were that brought out that rage in them shocked them, and they didn't like the reflection they saw of themselves when that anger would come out. But at the time, they weren't putting that down to their mother wounds. They potentially were just blaming this connection, making out like only this connection is toxic, not their wounding. Magic. Healing. So that's really nice, because to me, it looks as though they're really trusting in the divine themselves, or at least trying to, and working on healing these things, their mind, their body, their spirit, when it comes to their wounding in life, and believing in a better future for themselves. Sparkle and self-love. So under mother wounds, they're really working on getting their spark back, especially if they lost it for a while because of what happened here, but learning how to love themselves. Thanks to you, I just heard that message card. I'm learning how to love myself thanks to you. But they're going through a stage where they're transforming and getting their true selves back, the one that you saw when you fell in love with them. Yeah, see, religion, matrix, societal programming, their culture and their upbringing had very black and white thinking, and was very, they didn't want to see things the way they actually were, that their upbringing was why there was issues, not because you were the issue. Does that make sense? So I think they've had a lot of realizations about this, even if they weren't fully in their religion. A lot of the programming from childhood was still ingrained in them, and they didn't know how, even if they veered off the religious path, they still had a lot of that programming in them, and they're trying to clear that out now. And as well with these mother wounds, their mother's opinions and perspectives on life and how their child should live it and what they should do, and relying on them financially, emotionally, whatever, all those things were keeping this person stuck. But they're clearing that now. I think this person's having a lot of belief in this process. Alright, let's get the universe's perspective on this. Growth, so they're growing, but they're about to close out a chapter. I'm going through physical, emotional ascension symptoms. I need space to rest, but from a higher perspective, I'm releasing old energy. That is exactly what they're doing. Clearing their energetic field, removing a lot of built up karma from this lifetime and others. Familial karma as well, from their own parents, siblings, generational ancestral karma. Mirrors. As you surrender your 3D expectations, I surrender to our 5D connection. So that's something as well that they probably were in denial about for a long time, whereas you would. So again, patience, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. Give it time, in divine timing, let things flow. This person's going through a significant change, a transition. They're awakening to a lot of things and realizing a lot of things about how they've lived their life and how they want it to look going forward, and letting go of things attached to their old life. And this is how you're mirroring, where you're frustrated and you've got that devil and that angel. One's telling you you're crazy and you should be over them. With trust your intuition, they are going to come back. It's just, it needs more time because they're going through a lot of clearing right now. I think they're coming into belief about what this connection is. They're freeing themselves from expectations, I just heard. Mirrors again, you are in old patterns but can't see it. So just reflect just reflect on what you're repeating right now that might be an old habit or an old coping mechanism, because you're both mirroring each other right now as far as that's concerned. Number 11, romantic messages. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. The 10th of November or the 11th of October. So write that down, because October and November might be significant points of communication. 10th of November, 11th of October. Communication. 2nd of January or the 1st of February. I wanted to send you a message today, but I was afraid to. I don't know if you want to hear from me or if I can say the right things to you. And number 8, the 5th of August or the 8th of May. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. And what did I just say? They're clearing a lot right now, not just the negativity they're currently in, but also ancestral trauma. And I just heard generational curses, but I was thinking more along the lines of, especially when religion is involved, clearing their black and white thinking when it comes to how a relationship should look, how love should look, how a marriage should look, because of their generational patterns and religious views on what a marriage should be. 5th of August and 8th of May, did I say that? And on the bottom 6, karmic ties. I know I need to release attachments with karmic people, mother, friends. I'm creating a plan to leave him, her. So if he does have a situation where I don't know why I keep saying he. They don't have to be a he, but anyway, go with it. If they're living with their mother, or their mother is quite dependent on them in some way, shape or form, like I said before, financially, emotionally, whatever, they in their head knows that they know that this is kind of not a balanced situation and not conducive to them having a successful life for themselves. This isn't about abandoning your parents and not helping people when they need it, but there's a balance and there's boundaries. And I think this person's lacked boundaries, and they know this, and they're trying to figure out a way to get away from that situation. And 2, because there's physical distance here, that there's the positive side of that is that if they make a choice to move to be closer to you, there's putting space in between themselves and what this situation is so that they can have a fresh start and build something for themselves without being tied down by their family. And I think this is what's churning in their head right now. They really are working out a way to get away from this situation to come to be with you. They're just figuring it out right now. Let's just get some messages. What does this person want to say to this collective, please? What is on their mind? Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. So they do miss you. They are, just as much as you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. I love the rain. It just started raining when I said that. I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else. I'm making my way out. Again, there could be kids involved, or it could just be staying here for my kids is staying here for my family, as in a mother, siblings, friends. In general, it's a karmic situation that they feel stuck by currently, that they're trying to work out how to get away from it. I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past, and that is what they're clearing right now. I love variety, but there's something about you I just can't resist. I don't know why that card bugs me so much, but it does. But that's under I pretend like I don't care. So as well, they could just be someone that is quite spirited and they like to change it up a lot. But with you, for whatever reason, they wanted stability. They wanted to have some kind of permanence and longevity, whereas normally there's someone that flits about from thing to thing, person to person. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. The snake. This person is a permanent fixture in their life that they took bad advice from. I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. So the way they ended things here, I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. That's true. Okay. What's next for this collective, please? Queen of Wands. So you really are coming into your confident, independent, assertive, focused, determined, social, zest for life, passionate, optimistic, wholehearted. When you courageously live the way you want to live and you're not caring how other people perceive you, you come across as this vibrant, beautiful, confident queen. And that is, you might not even realize that that's how you are coming off now, because you're so in your head about this love situation that you're not realizing how beautiful you are. And once you come into that realization, you will probably feel a lot lighter too, because you know what you can attract if you believe in yourself. Too many. The sun really wants to come out. But that was 3 major arcana. Whoa. Okay, 4 of Cups in reverse, so that's good because you're going to get clarity about this. And as well, you're going to see some action take place very soon, October, November. Even if this person's checking in to see how you are, and it's part of what's needed to come back into alignment with one another, but you're choosing action when it comes to your happiness outside of this person, and being aware of the situation as it currently stands. Hold on. With the Five of Cups, I think that you do feel sadness over this person. You do miss them and you regret a lot of things as well, but you feel like, I think as well, you're coming into acceptance of how this isn't actually a failure. Things play out the way they're supposed to for your own spiritual growth, for their spiritual growth. But I think you're actually coming out of this mourning period. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Once you balance out this energy that you're currently feeling of frustration, your Queen of Wands energy, your confidence is going to soar in the best way. You're going to be, you'll come to this moment of clarity where you're finding meaning in why all this happened the way it did. And you're going to release this anxiety, this worry. The depression is going to turn into you choosing just to be happy. Any feelings of hopelessness, you're going to have clarity and know how to be, your awareness about the situation is going to clear your mind and clear out this negativity you've had. And if you've been having any sleepless nights over it, lots of knocks on doors. It's reminding me of that unexpected card. Maybe this person's about to show up. Three of Cups, so you're going from grief to celebration. Happiness, social events. With the eight, is that 8 or 7? 8 of Pentacles on the bottom is putting in the hard work. And a card of passion again. So I think the passion you put towards yourself is what the main focus is here. And really leaning on the people around you that you already have for support. And just enjoying yourself with friends. And there's a lot about focusing on your own happiness here. This is how you should be until whatever kind of contact comes in. Keep working on yourself and you will see changes. You will see the benefit. You will find your happiness. This frustration that you're feeling isn't going to last. That's why I think the message was so heavily keep calm and carry on. Don't allow it to overtake you. Okay, so let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. What is this person's intentions towards the collective, please? Commitment. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. This person wants to put the effort in here. They know that it requires work to build something with you again, but because they see you as a wish fulfillment, they want to do that. It's going to take dedication, but they want to do that. They want a commitment with you. And I think they want to create a life with you that will create contentment for you both. This person wants success here with you, and not in a selfish way. I think they really want to work on this with you, and they know a lot of effort is required, especially because there's distance too. 3 of Wands traveling towards you. They're looking ahead and they want growth with you. Their intention is to grow this connection again. And close the distance, I just heard. Eight of Pentacles. This is beautiful, actually. This looks very balanced. Someone that really does want to, I said this the other day, someone who wants to be a husband, wife, wants to be a father, mother. Not someone who just wants someone that's going to pick up after them all the time and basically just have another version of their mother that does everything for them. This is someone that actually wants to give and create something really stable and loving here. And is looking to the future, what your future can look like together. Ten of Cups under the Eight of Pentacles. This person, they want commitment with you. They know that they can have a family with you, family harmony with you, but they want to dedicate their life to you and creating emotional stability and a really fulfilling, happy life. That pairing, I can't believe that. This is a dream come true for them. They know that, yes, dedication, effort, work will be needed to create this Ten of Cups, but the juice is worth the squeeze. The effort, the rewards from the effort and dedication put into this connection is pure happiness and emotional stability. And if they come from a lack of emotional stability from their upbringing, that's why they know it's going to be something that has to have work and dedication put into it, because it's not something they're used to. So effort will be required, but they know that it's going to be worth it. Six of Swords under Nine of Cups. Leaving the past behind and moving forward together. Another travel card. Distance ahead. Moving on to calmer waters together. Wow. This person is massively in future planning mode. They don't want to dwell on their past anymore. Realizing how it's formed them into the person they are, and same with you, but also realizing that they want a new beginning now. They don't want to carry that into their future anymore. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves them. They're letting go of their past problems. They're leaving it all behind to come towards you. Another travel card. You've got 3 travel cards here. So I think as well, it might also have something to do with how I said earlier, where it's not that this person has to cut their family and friends off. It's more about having boundaries. And if they actually put distance between them and their family to move towards you, which it looks like that's their intention, it automatically puts a boundary there because there's distance between them and those people. The Lovers. Oh my God, the Lovers on the bottom, twin flames, balance, spiritual love. And that's the overall energy. This person's intentions towards you are completely pure and not selfish at all. They want to be happy and they believe that you are part of that happiness, and they want to build that future with you, and they're going to travel towards you. Wow. Very nice intentions. All right, let's get some more messages. And then I might get a timing card, actually. Although I do feel like October, November is important now. Maybe I shouldn't actually, because they're saying keep calm and carry on. Be patient. So you don't want to have the expectation and then all of October goes by, you haven't heard anything, and then all of November goes by and you haven't heard anything, and then you start to feel really aggravated again. My life started when I met you. Wait. Keep calm, carry on, patience, good things come to those who wait, just a few more months. Wrongful advice, because they listen to the wrong advice here. They're not listening to these people that are in their life anymore. Do you think about me too? And that's like that card, do you still think about me? And I can't remember how it goes, but anyway, you know. 2nd of January. Your family won't like me. So as well, that's a detail, because if this person caused you quite a big heartbreak, and it took you a long time to get back to your true self, your happy, normal self, I think a concern for them will be that you will have a hesitation to give this person another chance, because they will expect that you would have vented to your family and friends, and they would have seen how much pain you were in and how much pain this person caused you. So they might actually think as well that your family could be an interference in the future of this too. But I think that's projection, because they let their family interfere. So that's a little block that they need to work on. But the 7th of March or the 3rd of July, and I am manifesting you under wrongful advice. So as well, they're thinking about how they lost someone that is their 10 of cups, their wish fulfillment, their twin flame, by listening to wrongful advice, but that they're actively, you are at the forefront of their mind. They plan to come towards you and they want to be with you. I'm ready. This person's ready. This is coming in soon. Actually, I will get a timing card. This is the Fool, taking a leap of faith. And that's another travel card. The beginning of a new adventure, but together. They are not listening to anyone else anymore. They might go to people for advice, but at the end of the day, they're trusting their own intuition when it comes to you. And when it comes to you, they know that you are where their happiness lies. So they're not going to absorb that energy. Remember, clearing that negative energy. They want to create a safe home with you. So they're not really going to let those opinions penetrate their thought pattern anymore when it comes to committing to you. And I think as well, knowing that there's going to be effort required to get back into your good graces, they know that you know that there was outside influences here. All right, can we get a timing card, please? And then we'll get closing messages. Spring. We're in spring now. I'm ready. I'm coming. It's not too late. Stop obsessing first. Keep calm and carry on. I saw it coming, I still cried. What's that Ariana Grande song? That's significant here as well. This says later than you think, but I'm actually, because this says spring and stop obsessing first, I think it's because, like I said in the beginning, you're going over how much time has passed here. So for you, it is later than you thought it would be. You probably, part of your frustration too is you thought this would have come back together by now, or you would have heard from this person by now, and it's taken a lot longer. But you can't rush healing, and you can't rush someone to see your worth and put the time and effort into you, but they're ready to do that now. Next full moon. I actually don't know when the next full moon is. I know September 21st is the close of the eclipse season. That's a partial solar eclipse, but that's a new moon, not a full moon. So whenever the next full moon is, look that up. That's important. This year and May. And I always see that card as New Year's celebrations. So it says this year, but it's almost like you're going to be spending New Year's Eve together, watching the fireworks on the beach or something. And then maybe May is significant as far as this person moving over to you. Divine timing is at play, and that has been the consistent message throughout this whole thing. Keep calm and carry on. Patience, good things comes to those who wait. Just a few more months, and divine time, trust in divine timing. Allow things to play out. Again, it's a very hard thing to hear when you feel like you've already been so patient and your patience is wearing thin. But it's kind of reminding me of that lesson that it's like the hero's journey in the movies, when it's like they're trying and trying and trying and they keep failing and failing and failing. And that last time when they feel like they're about to give up, does the pivotal moment happen where it starts going the way they wanted it to. This is the same thing. It's just around the corner, but your frustration over the timing here is what's causing these negative feelings in you. Alright, closing messages. Closing message for this collective, please. A cure for longing just tried to come out. Okay. Draw down the moon, the next full moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild, good night. So, this to me is about living in the moment. And again, I just keep hearing, I am in my head, like someone who's feeling very impatient now. But finding the joy in each moment. Keep doing what you're doing, and when these feelings overwhelm you, where you're feeling frustrated, where you're starting to feel impatient, where it's making you feel angry, try to move the energy, or just write it out. Maybe journaling it when you're feeling that way will help get it out of your body and onto the page and remove it that way, or go for a walk, or just do something to shift it. It's not about avoiding your feelings, but if it's something you recognize isn't normally how you feel, if you've been quite patient up till now, just do some little change to make it so it's not weighing you down. And then you've got sunset on the bottom. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. So you're releasing old pain here. Okay, so that's today's reading. Keep calm and carry on.